Hey guys, welcome back to Popcorn and Champagne.
This is season 4, episode 5. Woo! Hey Tiff.
Hey girl,
What's
how
going
are
on?
you? I'm good.
How are you?
Good.
You had a big weekend this weekend.
I did.
Where'd you go?
I went to South Bend, Indiana.
Okay.
Tennessee State University played Notre Dame.
Did y'all lose?
We got our ass handed to us. Okay. First HBCU to play in Notre Dame Stadium.
Ever?
Yes, in history.
Sad. That's not good.
No, this is why it was such a big deal.
Okay.
The band performed.
Okay. I bet the Notre Dame people loved that.
They loved it.
I know they did.
Special little surprise, though, that happened before the game. Our band director, Dr. Reginald McDonald, he conducted the Notre Dame band on the Star Spangled Banner.
Oh.
It was amazing. Yeah.
So that was planned, right?
It was planned. I didn't know anything about it. And it was a surprise when we saw it. Yeah.
I love that.
Yeah. So, we didn't do so hot.
But hey, you came back with some money, right?
But I did get to see Touchdown Jesus.
Okay.
That was on my bucket list.
Okay.
And yeah, they cut that $1 million check.
Okay, there you go. Well, I went to Virginia Tech for chances. My son plays for football for Virginia Tech, and it's his first college football game.
Yeah.
So we've been to the games, right? Mm-hmm. And we go during the day. This is when he was a recruit, right? So we do that, and it was different. It was during the day. We're on the field, and we have special access. This time we didn't have all that, right? This time we're like a regular parent that's going. But the game was at night, and everybody has said that they enter this song from Metallica called Enter Sandman.
Okay, yep.
And I've seen it before, but again, it's been during the day. And so everybody says, okay, you haven't truly experienced it until you have gone to a night game and they play Enter Sandman. When I tell you,
gave you chills.
It was hands down the best college entrance I've ever seen.
Okay.
And I'm not saying that because I've seen some college entrances.
Yeah.
I'm not saying it because it's chance or whatever. Excuse me, Aaron, I didn't mean to hit the mic. But I will tell you, hands down wonderful.
Aww.
I could not stop screaming.
Aww.
They have this thing called the Hokey Walk.
Yeah.
Right?
Yep.
The Hokey Walk is where all the football players, they walk through, and Chance was in the Hokey Walk, and I saw my son in the Hokey Walk, and I almost lost it. And I was getting ready to say, there's my baby, but I didn't. I just said, there's...
Thank you.
And I didn't say it.
I'm so glad you didn't
do
that.
So we've had some busy football weekends.
Yes,
so
football is back, honey.
Football's back, and I'm so excited about it.
Yes.
So now it's time for infotainment.
Girl.
Burning Man Festival.
Man, what a bust this was. It's an experimental festival in Black Rock Desert in Pershing County, Nevada. A heavy rainstorm comes through and traps tens of thousands of people that attend this Burning Man event. And they are like trapped.
Yeah.
The mud is like they can't get out.
It's like 73,000 people.
Yeah.
Right. It's like 73,000 people. And it took them like 5-6 hours to even get out. They're stuck.
Yeah.
This is crazy.
It's a week-long festival.
Right.
And they go ham in this desert.
Yeah.
Apparently. I've always heard about it.
Yeah.
But Chris Rock was out there.
Yeah.
They had celebrities that were...
But Chris Rock got out.
He got out.
He
Him
ended up
and
getting out.
the DJ is a famous DJ.
Yeah.
But they fled the festival.
Well, I know. Let me tell you how I knew about this. Is that they usually rent a bunch of U-Haul trucks, and they cover it up so that you have to cover up the U-Haul symbol. They can't have any type of advertising whatsoever on any type of truck that you have.
Okay.
And so this particular thing, a lot of people were renting U-Hauls because they have a bunch of equipment. Some people sleep in them. Some people, they get them because it's just a big thing.
Yeah.
So I knew about this, but I've never even thought about this happening there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This mud, people get stuck in mud.
I don't think I think this is the first time something like this has ever
But
happened.
one person did pass away.
He did.
Yeah.
But it didn't have anything to do
It didn't?
elements.
Okay, good. Well,
So-
honey, Burning Man Festival, they need to look at the forecast going forward to see, how the weather's going to be. And maybe it's always, is it always in Nevada?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's in
so
the
it's
desert.
always in Nevada.
Yeah.
It's in the desert. Okay. All right, so next is, honey, Coach Prime.
My man.
Come on, Colorado versus TCU. They beat them 45-42
At TCU, girl.
at TCU.
Yes. I mean, let the naysayers be quiet.
Yes.
Because what you cannot do when Coach Prime says it and he predicts it, it's going to most likely happen.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think now his slogan is, do you believe?
Right. And he can say, we coming. The thing I love about him is he can back it up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And people take it as arrogant, as cocky, or whatever. Coach Prime has always been like that.
Yeah.
He was like that before he was Coach Prime.
That's right.
He was like that when he was Deion Sanders and playing for Florida. He has always been that guy.
Yeah.
He believes in himself.
Oh, totally.
And I appreciate him for that.
Yeah.
I really do. Now, his son, Shador, 510 yards, 4 touchdowns. And I think his son, Shiloh, had 10 tackles. I'm not quite sure. But I'm rooting for them.
Oh,
I have always
absolutely.
been a Coach Prime fan.
Yeah.
Now, what I thought was very interesting when I was watching something on social media. Someone called it Jackson State West.
Oh.
Jackson State University West, because he took some of those players.
Yeah.
He took some of the staff with
Yeah.
him, some of the coaching staff with him, and they're calling it Jackson State West.
Which Jackson State lost this weekend.
They did.
Against FAMU.
But Shador could possibly be potential Heisman.
Oh.
Deion is putting it. I'm gonna tell you something. I love
He is
everything about
prophesizing
Deion.
all of it.
Deion is the ultimate salesperson in that he throws things out there. Like, we've got players on our team that are Heisman worthy, and then it's gonna make people think maybe they are Heisman worthy. You know what I'm saying?
No, he's the Muhammad Ali of football.
I love Muhammad Ali.
That's who he is.
I'm rooting for him.
I want to go to a game up there.
Yeah.
Another thing that touched me was how bad the fans wanted this, right?
Yeah.
So they raised $28 million for his salary.
Okay,
Because
yes,
Colorado
yes. They
really
didn't have
couldn't
it.
pay it.
Yeah, they didn't have
and
it.
now, honey, cash that check.
Let me tell you.
Because it's coming, and they play Nebraska.
Yeah.
This coming
That
up
one
weekend.
might be a little tight.
I don't know. I got faith in my
I got
man.
faith in him. I'm just saying that one might be a little tight.
Yeah.
That one might be just a little bit tight.
But that was so exciting to watch.
But I'm so excited to see that Shador can play on this level.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He didn't play that well when he was HBCU.
Gosh,
Honey,
it's
come
amazing.
on, come
Amazing.
on.
Amazing. I'm here for it all day. Now it's time for
Reality show recap.
The Real Housewives of Atlanta, season 15.
So now they're in their reunion flow.
Yes.
The cast, let me just say, the ladies look beautiful. I mean,
Yes.
in the dresses and the colors that they picked. The rumors are flying.
Yes.
Of a reboot.
Thank God. I want this to be in our ministry. I'm sick of seeing them.
Yeah.
I love how they did this with New York. I think there has not been a Nene, and I have said this since day one. There's not been a Nene. There's not been a Portia.
No.
I'm ready for them to start something new.
There's not been a Phaedra either.
Not been a Phaedra either. It's boring.
Yeah.
It is super boring.
Yeah, Sheree falls flat for me.
Yeah.
The most interesting, I think, was Drew Sidora and her husband,
I didn't
Ralph.
even think that was interesting.
I mean, if you got to go there,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're reaching here.
Yeah.
Sonia, bless her heart.
I want her off the show. She's boring.
And that cousin they brought in, Courtney, is a mess.
Oh, gosh, yes.
I
absolutely.
don't understand her purpose. I don't like Manetta.
No.
The only one that that makes me giggle is Marlo.
Marlo's funny. I like Kenya. A lot of people don't like Kenya. I still like Kenya. Kenya she says it like it is. I like Kenya. I wish Kenya and Marlo could get it together because I liked them when they were friends.
Yeah.
I liked them when they were friends. I'm almost sick of Candy.
Yeah, Candy is a bit much. She's kind of picked up the messiness, like on a whole nother level.
Yeah, she has.
Which she didn't used to do that before.
And she talks like that too. She talks like that.
Yeah.
But I think Candy is going to be okay. I think all of them. I think Kenya's going to be okay. I think what's going to happen is I think Carlos King is going to pick them up and they're going to be on OWN.
What?
I think they're going to be on OWN. I do.
I don't think Andy's going to let that go.
I do. I'm telling you. I think that something is going because I think Carlos may have teased something in social media that may have suggested that.
That is huge. Yeah. If he pulls that off and Andy agrees to that.
Yeah.
That's huge.
We'll see.
Okay.
The Real Housewives of Orange County. That's your jam.
Season
not mine.
17 is another snooze fest. I think that they thought bringing Tamara Judge back was going to cause like some great ratings or something. I don't know, but she's doing nothing for the show. I don't know, man. Like these storylines and the content is like really struggling. And I think they're reaching for nothing. Like it's just not happening. And as controversial as Kelly Dodd was, baby, she brought it though. She's no longer on there.
This was the first one, right? This is a flagship Housewives.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
this is flagship. Yeah. Okay.
So, I don't know. Those two franchises are both burnt popcorn for us.
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Yeah. The next is a documentary recap.
Yo, BS High on Max.
Gosh.
Listen, if you've not tuned in, I highly recommend this documentary. It is a doozy.
This documentary for me went from bad to worse, to worse, to worse, to worse.
To tragic.
To tragic. It was absolutely horrible what this man was allowed to do.
Yeah.
What he did to these kids. And I will tell you, so the fake school is called Bishop Sycamore. That's why they're called BS High, right? So he's telling these kids he can get them these football scholarships, he can give them these offers. What they wanted to do was pattern themselves after IMG. IMG is a school in Florida. If anybody follows high school football, as I do, as you do, IMG is like the mecca of
powerhouse.
football. They're a powerhouse football team. And if you play, and Chance one time said, I want to go to IMG. I was like, boy, no, it's expensive as all get out to go to IMG. But if you go to IMG, then you're pretty much going to be guaranteed you're going to get into a really good school because it's an elite program. So he wanted to pattern himself after this particular school.
Yeah.
He defrauded people out of the way just to get on ESPN.
Yeah.
I remember this.
I do.
remember this when this was on ESPN.
Yeah. Well, the coach's name, Roy Johnson and Andre Peterson.
Yeah.
I mean, the guy's a true narcissist.
He is.
Let's just start with
artist.
That. The way that he tricked these kids into signing PPE
loans.
E-loans.
Yeah. PPP loans.
Ruined their credit.
Horrible.
Just destroyed their only hopes of going to college and play college football.
Right.
He was a predator. He is a predator. He, to me, pounced on young men that didn't have
father figures. Yeah, because you're
broken homes.
Exactly. You were a predator.
Yeah.
You hit those people that their moms, they were looking for hope. You know, they're looking for somewhere for their kid to play. Those kids needed dads.
They did.
You know,
they
looked
guidance.
at this dummy to be a dad, and he used them. It was absolutely disgusting.
It's very disgusting.
It's disgusting. He was an honest liar. He said to himself. He never took accountability for anything. I'm going to tell you what got me about him. You know, I like wild geese. Right? I like to see them walk in formation. My mom just like that. He hit some wild geese that were walking.
Oh, yes, I remember that.
And then he backed up and hit them again.
I know, with those kids in the car.
With the kids in the car.
He attacked a homeless man in front of them.
Whipped him with a belt.
Yeah.
This man is disgusting.
Beat up his girlfriend.
Yeah.
He has a lot of issues.
He does.
Right now, he has so many lawsuits against him.
And the way he laughed about it.
Yeah.
The way how he was talking about how, look at me now, I'm talking to Michael Strahan. Yeah. I'm famous. So it doesn't matter how famous
I know Michael's like
get.
This. Like, you ain't talking to me.
This dude has no business being around children. No. He is an abuser. He is an abuser of children. He has no business being around children.
Yeah.
This was a champagne moment, but Roy Johnson was burnt popcorn.
Yeah.
It's disgusting.
Definitely check it out, guys.
Yeah, it's on Max.
Hey, guys. This segment is brought to you by our amazing sponsor.
Make sure you go to kernelsnashville.com to get the Tony and Tiff mix, where you can get 10% off if you use the code TTMix.
Yes, and make sure you get some of that sweet heat and frosty.
Which one are you?
I'm sweet heat today.
I'm frosty, I guess. Next is drama recap.
So, Who is Aaron Carter? Premiered on Netflix on August 24th. It's a Netflix crime thriller series. It's like 7 episodes. And it's about this lady who is a British teacher in Spain, and she finds herself caught up in a supermarket robbery. But what people don't know about her, including her husband, is that she used to be like this undercover like agent, FBI gone rogue now. And so her life comes back to hit her after this robbery goes to the left, and she becomes, she saves the day. She kills the robbers that were in the store. But I liked it. I thought it was very action packed.
I will tell you what I likened this to a little bit.
Yeah.
Almost a little bit of Queen of the South.
A little
Did you
bit.
ever watch Queen of the South?
God, yes.
Oh my gosh, was that not
Loved
the
it.
best? That was the best.
Loved it.
It almost was a little bit like that. I love to see a badass woman.
Yeah.
I love to see that.
No, she's like 5'3", and she's kicking ass the whole time.
Yeah.
And she's really pretty too.
Yeah, I agree.
But I liked it. I think they're gonna have a part 2.
They should. This is a champagne moment for me on this one. Yeah, it was really good. Now it's time for movie recap.
Yes.
Oh, Can You See Us? It premiered on Netflix on August 27th. And this was based on a true story about John Shita. Is that how you say it?
I think so.
He is a Zambian singer with albinism.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know, guys, this story touches my heart because my brother is part albino, and he is just he's like my hero, and he's so successful in everything he does. But because of how he looked growing up, he was bullied.
The guy in the movie, not your brother.
And my brother.
Oh, okay.
And what's so crazy is the guy in the movie's name is Joseph.
I know. Tiffany, when I saw that, I was like, oh my goodness.
I was a mess the whole movie.
Yes.
And so growing up, as soon as he was born, his father rejected him.
How horrible.
Threw his wife and him out of the house.
Oh.
They were banned.
Yeah.
And the lady, his wife, that was in the taxi driver was like, ma'am, I don't know where to take you.
Yeah.
She ends up marrying the taxi driver.
Yep.
He takes them in and considers, Joseph as his son.
Mm-hmm.
But as he's growing up, I mean, it just shows you all the abuse and the bullying and oh my God. Like, I was just in tears. My stepmom calls me and tells me to watch this.
Sure.
And she wanted us to talk about it. And I told Tony about it. But it was actually a really, really great movie.
It was. It really was.
It's based on a true story. This guy is a famous singer now, a voice of an angel. Yeah, I mean, he found his way out, I think, in his therapy of dealing what he was dealing with. A man taught him how to play the guitar.
Yeah. Yeah. The madman.
The madman.
The madman.
Yeah.
Yeah, the madman.
But it is a sweet story.
It was sweet. I thought some of the scenes were a bit predictable. Some of the scenes were a little too long.
Okay.
To me.
Yeah.
But I thought all in all, it was good when they tied it up. I was thankful that he and Sharon were able to reconnect at the end because that was his first friend. That was his very first friend. Now, his father rejected him.
Yeah.
But at the end, his father came to, him
apologize
after he became successful, though.
Yeah.
I don't know how I felt about that a little bit.
And then because his mother and the man that he knew as his father, they ended up dying young. And so the family didn't know what to do with him. So they brought him back to his biological father. Yep. Well, he had married another woman, had 2 kids.
Yep.
And I mean, he treated him horribly.
Yeah. All 3 characters, the baby, the child, and the teenage adult, they were beautiful children.
Were they not
They
gorgeous,
were all
girl?
3 beautiful children. All 3
cried
beautiful
the whole
children.
movie.
Yeah. And God bless that kid's grandmother that rejected him in the very beginning. God bless that lady because she needs, I hope she's somewhere.
She was evil.
I hope she, repented and got herself together for that because that was wrong.
It was evil.
It was evil.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So check it out. It's a champagne moment for us.
Yeah. Next is Palmer, which was on Apple TV. This was an older movie, but I just saw it. It came out on Apple TV. It came out in 2021, but it has Justin Timberlake in it. And I really, really enjoyed this movie because he was a former high school football player who got in some trouble. He ended up going to LSU. He got in some trouble for beating up somebody. So he was in jail for like 12 years, right? So when he comes back, he lives with his grandmother. And then next door, there was a little boy who was living with his mom, who his mom was this wild party chick or whatever. But the little boy had troubles being a boy.
Yeah.
He wanted to be a girl. And it was really sad. They had this bond. I think his name was Sam, right? They had this bond that was just truly, really a beautiful, beautiful story.
Yeah.
Because it softened his heart.
It did. It changed his life.
Yep.
And I mean, shout out to Justin Timberlake. I mean, come on. I mean, everything he touches.
He's such a good actor.
He's
and
amazing.
Super funny.
Yeah.
Super funny too.
Yeah. So that's definitely a champagne moment.
Yeah. You guys need to check that out. It's Palmer on Apple TV. The next one is You Are So Not Invited to My Bar Mitzvah on Netflix.
Yes. It's another Adam Sandler production.
Yep.
His actual daughters play in the movie. And the wife. And they do a beautiful job of this story. It's really cute. It's about a coming of age story where these two friends, best girlfriends, they fall out over a boy. Yes. I mean, isn't that always tragic?
Sure.
And so, but they end up in the end getting back together and, you know, becoming friends again over the bat mitzvah.
Yeah.
You know, those bat mitzvah, you know,
that's a huge thing.
No, the Jewish thing.
It's a huge thing. I think it's you turn 13, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you turn 13.
And right before the movie, Adam's daughter, one of them just had it.
Okay.
So it was real fresh, but I liked it.
They
I
actually do.
Cute.
I wonder, do they actually signify them being adults at 13?
You're supposed to.
Because that's what I got from the movie.
But you can't go out and go to bars.
Right. Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, it's like our cotillions.
Yeah.
Right? You're introducing them into the world.
Into society. Yeah, that's true.
But now these parties are off the chain now.
Yeah.
Like it's not your normal back in the day.
Yeah.
It's an event.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
I thought it was a good movie. I thought it was super cute. I thought it was a bit immature for us, but we got to see that side of it. I think somebody like Megan would totally appreciate this, you know.
Would.
But I thought it was a really cute movie. I thought it was interesting how the girl problems.
Yeah.
Like the girl problems.
Yeah.
You know, they talked about your period. You talk about, you know, when she jumped in the pool in the waterfall because she's trying to be cool.
Yeah.
You know. So I think it was a bit immature for me, but I liked it.
I
enjoyed it.
And we love Adam Sandler.
And we love Adam Sandler.
Yeah.
We love him.
And I love that he puts his family on.
Yes,
like that.
I do too.
Yeah. Champagne moment, guys.
Champagne moment. Is it Happy Madison? That's
Happy Madison Productions.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. All right. So
what you watching?
What you watching? Go for it.
Okay. Godfather of Harlem, season 3 on Hulu. I don't think we've really talked about this series. Forrest Whitaker plays Bumpy Johnson in the early 1960s. He was a crime boss. And it starts out with him returning from prison. He'd been in there for 10 years. And he takes over the streets. But the whole series is basically showing you his relationship with the Italian crime family. And he really had a great relationship with these bosses. As crazy as it sounds, but they respected him. Yeah. Because of the people and how he took care of the people of Harlem. Right. What I loved about this season, and it from beginning to season 3, it shows you his relationship with Malcolm X.
Was this really true, though? Did he really have a relationship? Okay.
It is true. Malcolm even went on record to talk about Bumpy Johnson. Now, where those interviews are or where that literature is.
You know, we love Malcolm X.
I know. And so I loved it because the guy who they have playing Malcolm X is not the original one, but they switched him out. But he's doing an amazing job. But this season ends with him getting assassinated.
That's
finally.
1965. Sad.
And Bumpy tried to do everything he could to prevent it. And it's showing you how they were stopped, how all this was planned out.
With the Nation of Islam or doing that? Yeah.
Well,
allegedly, the Nation of Islam had that. Yeah.
It's really interesting. I highly recommend this series. And of course, Forrest Whitaker is phenomenal.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
But it's good. It dives deep into that time.
Yeah.
So
I wonder when this is going to wrap up. Because is Bumpy Johnson still with us? Is he still alive?
No.
He's gone. Okay,
No,
so maybe they'll
no.
take it all the way till he passes away.
They might.
Yeah.
Because now I know they're going to have to keep it going because after Malcolm X has passed on, I would love to see how.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's on Hulu now because it used to be on Epic.
It's been all over the place.
Yeah, it has.
It has.
It's not consistent.
Yeah.
I noticed
It's been
that.
all
I
over the
agree.
place.
It's not consistent.
Yep.
All right. So Equalizer 3 starring Denzel Washington. This was released on September 1st, right? I've not watched one Equalizer.
Oh my God.
Not one.
That is Tony.
And it's okay. I mean, Aaron, it is okay.
No, I need you to watch this.
Okay, it's okay. I mean, there's other things to watch. I love Denzel.
No, you have to watch this because
I mean, I watch it with Queen Latifah.
Girl, please. Now, come on.
Which I don't know if that's coming back or not.
I hope not.
Anyway.
Now, I love
You
the
don't
Queen.
like it?
All hail to the Queen.
Yeah.
But it ain't Denzel. I'm telling you, you need to tune in to watch this.
All right. Okay.
You know, just like our guy Liam that does Taken.
Sure.
But I think Denzel does it on a whole nother level. This movie, he's in Italy. So he's left the States because he wants a calmer life. And every time he tries to find peace, they just pull him right back in. So Dakota Fanning is in it.
She's been in every one of them, right?
Yes.
Yes, I did know that.
So it's already out. I'm actually going to go see it and check it out.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the next thing we have is Toya and Reginae, which is on We Entertainment. We don't talk enough about We Entertainment.
We do not.
We do not. I think we need to start investing a little bit more time into We Entertainment, women entertainment television.
Because when I think of We, I thought of the Braxton sisters.
Yes.
That
They were
was the
on
old-
there. And
okay.
I also think of like Mama June, Mama June with Honey Boo Boo and all that. And years ago, they used to have a show that I used to love called Bridezilla.
I never watched
Oh, Bridezilla was so good. It's about a bride and she turns into a Bridezilla. They're different. They follow different brides right before the wedding. So it used to be really good. But Toya and Reginae, Toya Johnson Rushing and Reginae Carter, as you know, Toya is the baby mother of, she is Lil Wayne and Reginae is the daughter.
Yeah.
So it's following their chaotic life of them living in Atlanta. The mother-daughter duo. I think Toya did not have a relationship with her mom because her mom was on drugs. She has a younger sister that's 10 years younger than her.
Okay.
And so they're trying to reconnect. She really doesn't have a good relationship with her sister. Reginae is with this boy. She's a social media influencer.
Nah, I know she's on social
media. And so
media.
they're trying to show this whole different side of them. I love it. So
Well,
far, so good. It's 3 episodes in.
I
so
think
far, so
Toya
good.
is beautiful.
Toya is stunningly beautiful.
Oh my gosh.
Stunningly beautiful.
She looks amazing.
She does. She looks good. She looks good. She has that New Orleans drawl. She's got the New Orleans drawl.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's a really cute little show.
Okay.
Yeah. I guess you got to check it out.
Okay.
That's
All right.
it.
That's it, guys.
That was quick.
I know.
know.
It's too quick. Honey, this writer's strike, we out here struggling, y'all. I need them to come on back.
I do too.
I need some new shows.
You know I need them to come back.
But
Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining us for another episode of Popcorn and Champagne. And make sure you follow us on Instagram and on YouTube.
Yes.
And listen to us wherever you get your podcasts.
Yes. Popcorn_champagne.
Yes.
Yes. And please check out the Tony and Tiff mix for our sponsors at Colonel's Popcorn.
Yes, please. And you'll get 10% off. And it's really good. It's like the best thing they have on the menu.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, it's selling out. You better get it.
All right, guys.
All right,
we love
bye.
you.
Chris Jenner, give us a call.
Andy, we're here.
Bye.
Love you. Bye.